On August 18, 2022, celebrity entertainer and adult film star Codi Vore was caught on camera attacking two photographers as they stood on a public sidewalk and attempting to take their equipment. This, of course, was a newsworthy matter of public interest on its own, but it's what she allegedly did after the videos were published that has become the real story.
Just curious what's going on. I'm just a girl. Please don't put my likeness on the internet. That's all I'm saying. Because I know that if I were to see this on the internet with my likeness, I can have it taken down. Sweetie pie again!
Don't. Hey!
Touch me. The phone.
Touch it.
Give me the camera. Because you recorded me, you're calling me sweetheart. I just stopped to ask you to not post me on the internet. Not post me on the internet. Not post me on the internet. Not post me on the internet.
Welcome to Showcase Audits, where we highlight First Amendment auditors and the important work these patriots do, exposing tyrants, holding government workers accountable, and educating the ignorant whenever possible. Today's showcase is from Nasty Nathanial. In this video, you will see greed, lust, envy, pride, and wrath. Also sloth and gluttony, but those two are on you at home watching this. Don't try to deny it. Nasty Nathanial is one of the foremost auditors on the YouTube platform. To say he is a veteran of the auditing scene is probably an understatement, with original audit and cop-watching videos on his channel going back to 2016. While most auditors from back then have since retired, Nasty Nathanial continues to record to this day, releasing new content with regularity and consistent quality. What sets him apart is his laid-back style, fun informative commentary, and quirky editing that keeps things from getting too serious. He has a fetish for everything.
I got a fetish for Ford. I got a fetish for Fords. I got a fetish for Toyotas. I got a fetish for Tesla. I got a fetish for John Deere. I got a fetish for churches. I got like a fetish for state hospitals, you know, like insane asylums. I got a hotel fetish. I got a fetish for hotels. I got like a fetish for hotels. Yeah, I got a hotel fetish. I got a thing for hotels. Kind of got a fetish for hotels. I got a fetish for dispensaries.
You got a fetish for dispensaries? Can you not have a fetish for this dispensaries?
And he is, if I do say so, quite handsome. One of his specialties is auditing the church's Scientology, which actually includes today's video, and he's a frequent contributor to the decidedly anti-Scientology website angrygaypope.com, which I used to think was just a thing he said to troll people.
Angrygaypope.com. Okay. Angrygaypope.com. Yeah. Angrygaypope.com.
Angry Gay Pope.
Yeah, Angry Gay Pope or angrygaypope.com. Angrygaypope.com, that's the website.
Angry Gay Pope.
But no, it's an actual thing. I reached out to Nasty Nate personally while making this video, and he not only gave me his full support in covering this story, but also provided me with some new information and helped me obtain some of the original lost uncensored footage. What an absolute legend. A link to the original video will be in the description. Go over and subscribe to his channel before you even think about subscribing to mine. Let's do this. In a video filmed on August 18, 2022, YouTuber Nasty Nathanial, along with fellow activist Prince Vageta, conducted a First Amendment audit at the church's Scientology and Celebrity Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. It starts off uneventful, and no one from the church even comes out to speak to them. Other than a few suspicious glares, nothing at all happens, until this paranoid woman rolls up.
Why is you filming this place?
Are you a Scientologist?
No, I'm not. I came here to pick up somebody.
Oh, okay.
But I just don't want to be on no Instagram or no nothing like social media or nothing.
Well, why'd you turn around and come back?
I came back because I left something in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was wondering why y'all was filming. I thought I had done something wrong.
Well, just be careful in there. You know, it's Scientology.
I thought I'd done something wrong to you.
No.
Did you forget the person you came to pick up?
No, I came here and I picked somebody up early and I came here and I left my book in there. I left my book up in there.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Can you bring me a cupcake?
Don't give him your credit card information.
A cupcake, please.
Next, some hipster in a Prius rolls up, and the audit takes an interesting turn. So nobody knew this at the time, but it turns out this lady right here is Codi Vore, webcam girl, model, and adult entertainment actress. That in itself is not that big of news. I mean, it's interesting, but it's probably not all that uncommon to come across public figures while filming in a big city. The big news came later, when Codi herself, or someone representing her, hit Nasty Nathanial's video with a privacy complaint. Let's watch the whole encounter so you can decide for yourself whether a privacy complaint was justified.
I live here. I just don't want to be like videotape coming out of my place. I'm just curious what's going on.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm not with him.
Do you know this is Scientology?
Yeah, they live across the street. I just live here.
Well, that's why we're on this side of the street. We're more interested in Scientology.
Are you guys Scientologists?
Oh,
I'm top G. That's what I am. I don't know about him.
Cause I'm just like I'm just a girl that lives over here. I don't.
like the song by No Doubt. I'm just a girl in the world.
I also will be very pissed if I see where I live.
Oh, you're gonna be super pissed.
Like I have restraining orders from people, and I really don't want people to know where I live.
Well, you don't have a restraining order against us, though, do you? Well, I mean, you know, you drove back out and you approached us and you stopped and like.
Yeah, because I don't want. I'm telling you, I don't consent to having my life.
Well, then why did you turn around and drive back down the street and stop and confront us?
Dumbass, and I forgot my wallet at home. I'm picking up propane.
Okay, well then go get your propane or whatever.
I know. I'm just asking you. Please don't put my shit online. That's what I'm asking.
See, women don't tell Top G what to do. What? Just keep going.
Ma'am, if you don't want to be recorded, why don't you just keep going? I mean, we're not interested in you.
We're having a kind conversation with that lady that you scared off. So please take off.
All I'm saying is just please don't put my likeness on the internet. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you don't have a front license plate, so that's, I mean.
So it doesn't matter. My face, it's because I know it does. I know that if I were to see this on the internet with my likeness, I can have it taken down.
Oh,
if
no.
you want to blur me, that's fine.
Oh, well, good luck with that, but yeah.
Ma'am, you seem like a sweet girl. Just please go on. Go get your propane. Go have fun. Have a margarita. Enlighten yourself. Live life.
Will you please respect what I'm asking, though?
Okay, well, go about your business. We're not stopping you.
You don't tell Top G what to
Well,
do.
yeah, we can film whatever we want. That's
I just don't want you to film me is all.
okay, well then, have a good night.
What are you going to do with the film you're recording right now?
Toodle do.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to go home and put it on my big screen and, you know, burrito.
That's disgusting.
Well, you're not really
Do
my
you kiss
type.
your mom with that potty
You
mouth?
lack certain
Good night,
things
ma'am.
that I need. He's more my type.
Boom.
Great. That's
The one and
fine.
only, the sexy
I'm also
Top
like
G.
I don't like if y'all are Scientologists, like fuck.
No, okay. Have a good night, ma'am.
Go fuck off.
See, it could have been over a long time ago, sweetie pie.
Well, she's definitely got anger issues. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay.
Sweetie pie, get it?
Uh-oh. Ma'am, get back in your car.
Call the fucking cops.
Don't touch me. Hey, don't touch me.
Hey.
Take the phone.
Touch him and you go to jail.
I will press charges.
You touch me.
Give me the fucking camera.
No, you touch me or my property, you go to jail. I will do a private person's arrest on you in a heartbeat.
Have you ever talked to a fucking cop in your life?
Huh?
Have you ever fucking talked to a cop in your life? You sound like someone who knows who's talked to a cop.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Why are you so mad, lady? Jesus Christ.
Because
Keep going.
Because you're recording me, you're calling me fucking sweetheart. You're recording me in my space, and
This
you're
is not
still
your
fucking
space.
recording me.
You're not Jesus.
What are you do? I have a right to not be fucking recorded leaving my house.
Ma'am, you have no reasonable expectation of privacy in public. We're in a public place. We have no interest in you whatsoever. The only reason we're recording you is because you chose to turn around, stop, confront us.
Recording me the entire time. I just stopped to ask you to not post me on the internet. You are telling me you already had me recorded. I was trying to voice my concern as a person. I have every right to do that.
Ma'am, if you want to call the police, you're more than welcome to do that.
I'm not calling the police, and then you're saying some bullshit misogynist shit like that.
Hey, but that's how you feel.
Oh my
That's
G,
how you feel.
homie G, you look so cool. You look like a loser, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty
He
hot,
looks
but-
like a loser.
To who? 5-ass followers?
Sure.
Well,
She can't get her seat.
someone's got needs some anger management.
Yeah, she does.
Jeez.
Nobody's talking to you. Go make me a sandwich. Go make me a torta.
You got to release your e-brake.
That was a bad two accident.
Well, I would prefer Van Halen's "Women and Children" first album, but I don't think she's a rocker. Damn.
You didn't see it.
Imagine for a moment that this was just a regular Karen and not some porno actor Karen. Take into account that this is a public place. The auditors were minding their own business, and this Karen who was driving by stops her car, rolls down her tinted windows, and engages them of her own free will, knowing that she's being recorded. How then could any of this possibly be a privacy violation? Then consider that this woman continues to engage with the men, despite their repeatedly asking her to go away.
We're more interested in Scientology. Okay, well then go.
Just keep going.
Why don't you just keep going? We're not interested in you.
Please take off. Just please go on.
Go about your business. We're not stopping you. Have a good night.
It'll do. Ma'am, get back in your car. Keep going.
Recorded leaving my house.
We have no interest in you whatsoever.
Then consider that this woman gets out of her car and literally attacks these men and attempts to take their equipment.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit? Don't.
Hey.
touch me.
Touch him and you go to jail.
I don't know anything about the laws in Nevada, but some might consider this assault and maybe even attempted robbery. But again, I have no idea. Then finally consider that this woman is later found out to be a celebrity and or public figure, and a porno actress at that. Then what we have here is a bona fide newsworthy event. If that's where the story ended, this almost wouldn't even be worth making a video about. But Codi Vore wants this video erased from the internet. Why would a celebrity, who in general has less expectation of privacy than most, file a privacy complaint on Nathaniel's video, considering everything I just mentioned? And this is not about her license plate, which I went ahead and blurred out here. I know it's not, because Nathaniel blurred out the license plate on his video after receiving Codi Vore's initial privacy complaint. 2 days later, he received a second privacy complaint demanding that her face be blurred as well. This was before it was widely known that the person in the video was celebrity entertainer Codi Vore. She was just another crazy Karen in an audit video for all any of us knew, and she would have soon been forgotten. Nathaniel told me that had he known who she was, he would have challenged the privacy complaint. Now if you go to his original video, her face is blurred and even removed from the thumbnail. Prince Vageta, the other auditor in this video, actually had his video removed from YouTube entirely after receiving a similar privacy complaint from Codi Vore. Based on what Codi says here,
I know that if I were to see this on the internet with my likeness, I can have it taken down.
it makes me wonder if she's abused this system before. Just how many times has Codi acted a fool in public, then punished an innocent creator's channel for documenting it? I don't get how someone who makes a living on camera would react this way to being filmed. Anthony X, another fantastic auditor, who I plan to feature on this channel at some point, first broke this story, and YouTuber The Skip Tracer covered it as well. I wanted to talk about this incident since I started my channel.
Have you ever fucking talked to a cop in your life? You sound like someone who knows who's talked to a cop.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you certainly do.
What does that even mean? I could show you a video right now of Nathaniel dismissing like 12 cops at once in one of the most epic ID refusals of all time.
I'm telling you I don't consent to having my life.
Well,
You're recording me in my space. I have a right to not be fucking recorded.
You'd think someone whose dad was a cop would know a thing or two about the First Amendment. But who knows, maybe he was just a tyrant. Codi has some growing up to do if she gets this triggered over being called sweetie pie, lashing out with violence and resorting to name calling.
You look so cool. You look like a loser, dude.
Codi Vore wants this video erased from the internet. You can't erase something from the internet. You can't. Once it's out there, it will always be there. If you're under 50, you may not know who Barbra Streisand is. If that's the case, go ask your great-grandparents who she was. You might need one of these to contact them though, so I'll just tell you real briefly. Barbra Streisand released a number of shitty, overrated love songs and ballads in the 1970s that became big hits. Then in the 1980s, she started acting, starring in a number of similarly shitty, overrated dramas and love stories, many of which also became big hits. From these successes, she became richer than God, and she used some of her fortune to purchase a massive cliffside mansion on the coast of Malibu. Stay with me, there's a point to this. In 2003, activists from the California Coastal Records Project were documenting the entire state coastline via aerial photography. The resulting website was an immense public archive of aerial photos, an impressive achievement in a time before Google Earth was a thing. Streisand's home, being on the coast, was incidentally depicted in one of the photos. When Streisand found out that a picture of her house was posted on the internet, she flew into a rage and filed a $50 million lawsuit against the photographer for violation of privacy. That is not a typo. Did I mention this woman was already richer than God? Anyway, the suit was of course complete bullshit and the case was dismissed. She was ordered to pay the defendant's legal fees, and all she really managed to accomplish was tarnishing her own legacy. Ironically, her efforts to remove this photo drew a great deal of public interest and speculation, seeking out this photo that was the source of so much hype. This single photo that had only been accessed on the website literally less than 5 times would in the weeks that followed be viewed by hundreds of thousands of people. You see where I'm going with this? This phenomenon of attempting to remove or censor something from the internet, only to have it backfire and become far more publicized than it ever would have been otherwise, became known as the Streisand effect. You can't erase something from the internet. Codi Vore, while successful in her career, is not a superstar by any means. What if her legacy would not be that of a beautiful and talented performer, but instead that of the Karen who filed false privacy complaints to remove YouTube videos of herself acting like a fool in public? You know, it's 2023. Barbra Streisand isn't relevant anymore. We need to update this for the modern age. I hereby rename this concept the Codi Vore effect. You can't erase something from the internet. This video is proof of that. This is the Codi Vore effect, and this could be your legacy. YouTube's privacy guidelines are there to protect those who may have actually been violated, not to be abused by submitting false, frivolous, fraudulent, unfounded, unwarranted, bogus bullshit complaints to remove a video you don't like, a video where in fact no privacy was even violated. No privacy complaint on this video will be considered valid if it does not meet the standards of a privacy violation pursuant to YouTube's privacy guidelines, especially not for any claimant who is a celebrity or public figure, was knowingly filmed in a public place, who voluntarily initiated the interaction themselves, and the context of which is a newsworthy matter of public interest. You can't erase this video from the internet. The Codi Vore effect is in full effect. This aggression will not stand, man. Don't mistake any of this as an attack on Codi Vore as a person. We respect Codi Vore as an entertainer, and we wish nothing but the best for her, with continued success and happiness. Rather, this is a judgment of her shameful actions toward these auditors, and however many other content creators she's possibly violated in this way before. It's not the YouTuber's fault you did what you did. Stop filing false privacy complaints. Just stick to doing what you do best. Then perhaps you will be remembered for the art that you created, and not have a legacy of shame. You've got to appreciate the irony that the Church of Scientology would be the least controversial thing about this entire ordeal. Respect to Prince Vageta, a boss auditor in his own right. He deserves credit for this, even if I wasn't able to feature his video, since, well, you know. I asked Nasty Nathanial if he had any additional comments about this incident, and he replied, "Prince Vageta is the most beautiful man I've ever met in my entire life. Much more beautiful than Codi Vore." I mean, how can I argue with that? Nate's the authority on handsome after all. Go subscribe to their channels and check out the rest of their content. Thanks for watching this video. If you know of an auditor that deserves highlighting, let me know in the comments. This is Showcase Audits. Until next time, know your rights. I'm out.